Hello and welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, Elven Dragon. Today we're going to be fixing up some of the stuff that 1.13 broke. And I can't place blocks in this mode. As well as just kind of setting up some of our farms in general. So right now I am working on getting our clerics into the house that they're supposed to be in, because this whole section of Stardust Valley is just all villager houses. And watching them produce more villagers. Great. But we're also going to be getting the villagers into the giant vase there, as well as more or less disabling our spider spawner because it is not really working. It basically, spiders are either A, getting stuck, or just not going through the system. And we're also going to get some of our farms back at our main base functioning properly. So let me get these two settled. The door in there. And then we will be off to fixing some of those. What the? I thought they couldn't open those doors. How? Oh, I'll get those two back in here. And then we will be off to attempting to fix some of our other buildings and farms. Alright, so here we are in the spider spawner area. And if we go down here to the water stream, you can see that they are rather backed up down there. And because 1.13 broke trident killers, we can't exactly use this for an extended period of time, because that will eventually break. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to go and disable these spawners, because I don't exactly need them constantly active. I'll probably set up something eventually so that I can just flip a switch, turn them on, and off. But for now, we're just going to place a torch on them. And clearly not on that one. Let's try that again. No. Alright, so now that one's got a torch on it. And then we just got these last two. And hopefully that water stream there will eventually drain itself out. So while we're waiting for that to happen, let's turn that off because we don't quite need it on. The other thing with this is that it's a lot more efficient just to go and hit the spiders when they get stuck up there, which I may do. I may just leave it like that. But we also have some villagers now inside of our vase and to expand the door in order to get the boat in. But what I'm thinking for these little villager cells is basically a small little area. Let's see, we'll probably start by putting this up on the second layer here. But we're just going to have just a small little platform. If we can climb the scaffolding. And this is just going to have the bed, the stone cutter, which let's go craft one of those real quick. Or, yep, we need the iron and the stone. All right, so that's going to be on there as well. But this is going to be separated with sandstone walls. Just to rim it. And I keep forgetting I can't get over that direct way. Alright. So we'll put sandstone walls up here and around. Let's see if we put a bed in there. Oh, wait. Can jump out. I'll have to figure something out for in the front. Because we don't want the villagers able to get out. Whoa. So what we're probably going to do is probably let's actually just have a little stone stair here that goes up, and then that, and we'll just kind of wrap around. We'll have a villager trading station right here. And then we'll go up again. Oh, not there. And the next one will be up here. And then we'll just kind of spiral around. We'll probably have 2 on the same level eventually. But this is just going to kind of come out here. See, there'll be a... So this has to go up by 1 more here. Then that'll be wall. Out there. And that right there will be another villager area. And so we'll just kind of go up like that. And eventually we'll reach the top. This is going to be a bit annoying to get them in here. But we have plenty of little baby villagers that just keep getting bred here. And so we'll eventually get those all in. But while we're moving villagers, let's head on back to the main base and get something that actually got fixed in 1.13 taken care of. Alright, so I figured I could take this time while I'm just running through the nether here to ask you guys' opinion on something. So recently we finished up our Sky Factory Bedrock Edition playthrough. And so what I want to know is, what do you guys want to see for our Sunday episodes? I have a small little series that I've been started recently on a 4-pillar survival world with a couple people. So I can upload some stream replays of that. Or I can go and find another modded map and do a playthrough of that. So there will be a poll popping up in the corner. So please vote and let me know what you want to see. Alright, so we are back over here in the nether at the main base. And I've got 4 villagers here. And evidently villagers will not connect to workstations in the nether. Good to know. But we are basically going to drag these 4 through our portal. There's the tunnel. There we go. Let's break that. And these guys are going to be put into our crop farms because potato villager crop farms now actually work. So let's do a smart thing, get these 2 linked up properly before we start moving them. And of course they're linked to the barrels. You can't get to those barrels. The composters are right there. Alright, so I'm going to fiddle with those guys for a little bit. Hopefully we can get them back in. But once we do, we can actually get this farm back up and running. Now the other farm that's been broken is the raid farm over there. Because trident killers, at least the old style trident killers, no longer work. So I'm going to eventually get that fixed over to a new one. But we have several stacks of emeralds stored up, so that's not that big of an issue. Alright, so after dragging these villagers practically all the way back to the breeder, they still won't link. So looks like this is horribly bugged too. Great. Guess we keep dragging them farther away. See if we can actually get them to de-link from everything. Get rid of this drowned. Because the funny thing is that all of the barrels they can't get to. And now you're trying to relink to something. Hey, there we go. What have you got? You've got potatoes and you've got carrots. Excellent. Let's link both of you to these. And now we can start the long process dragging these guys back. Right, since I don't feel like playing with dragging those guys all the way up the hill and over, we'll leave them there for now. But let's see if we can get one of the guys that we've moved over to here to de-link if we take him up high enough. Let's see. Yep. Still a fisherman. Because if we can get a villager to just de-link simply by taking them high enough, that would be much easier than dragging them halfway across the plains. Let's see. Let's try by putting a composter there. Alright. Whoa! Alright. Either that's not high enough, or it just doesn't matter on the height. So I'm going to cart him back down, just for safety. And I will continue working on getting those villagers in. Alright, so we got our carrot and potato villagers in. They've been harvesting away. These other two still haven't linked to a composter. This guy's not currently linked to anything, actually. But if we go down here to our storage system, you can see that we have potatoes that we now have in our hoppers that our villagers have collected. And of course we have way too many beetroot seeds. So eventually these will all fill up. Thinking eventually we're just going to have this all link up into one giant underground storage. But that's going to be a future project. And since these two don't seem like they're going to be linking up anytime soon, that's going to be all for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!